Hi, good morning, everyone. I welcome you to literacy class this morning. I believe you are good. Are you? Okay, Mrs. Martha is fine as well. Thank you. So this morning is our revision week because next week we'll be having our test. So this week is for revision, and I'll be taking you through the topics that we've done so far since July to this present moment. Do you get it now? And I'm starting with plurals. I'm starting with plural nouns. I taught you nouns, and I told you when talking about nouns are naming words. Nouns are naming words, and noun can either be a singular or plural. We can have singular noun or plural nouns. Do you understand now? Okay, when you talk about singular, what is the meaning of singular? Singular means one. Singular means what? One. While plural means more than one. Anything that is more than one is called plural. It can be two, it can be three. So right from two upward, you have plural. Do you get it now? Like you say a boy, two boys. Do you get it now? Two boys. You can see that boy as an S at the end because we are talking about people that are more than one. Do you get it now? Okay. So how do you identify plural nouns, or how do you make nouns from singular to plural? Sometimes you can add an S. Most common plural letter is S. Like when you have a boy, like I said before, you can add an S to the boy to make the plural boys. Do you get it now? Like cats, we have cats. Do you understand? We have students, then students, we add S. Do you get it now? Okay. Then sometimes we also add S. There are some words that end in O that we can add S to. Like take for example, like video. What is the plural of video? The plural of video is videos. Videos. So we add an S to it as well. Radio. We have radios. You add an S. But sometimes there are some verbs that we add ES to. There are some nouns that we add ES to make their plural nouns. Do you get it now? Like mango. What is the plural of mango? The plural of mango is mangoes. ES. We add ES. Do you get it now? Now look at it. ES. Potato. We have potato. So when you are making potato into singular, what will you do? You will add ES. Then we have tomato. Now this tomato, what do? We add ES to it as well to make the plural. Do you get it now? And if you look at these two words, video, you will discover that in video we have VIDEO. But so we had an S at the end. But in potato, we have POTATO. So there is no E there before. So we can add ES. Do you get it now? But for the one that already has an E, so we don't put another E. Do you understand now? Okay. Ends with. Sometimes when you come across a word that ends with Y and you want to make it into plural, what do? You change the Y to IES. You change the Y to IES sometimes. And sometimes you don't change it at all. You only add the S. Do you get it now? Like you have toy. What is the plural of toy? The plural of toy is toys. You only add your S. Do you understand now? Okay. What is the plural of day? The plural of day is days. Do you understand now? Okay. So, but sometimes you change the Y to IES. If the letter that comes before the Y is consonant, your consonant letter, like B, like when you have baby. Before the Y at the ends, we have B, and B is a consonant sound. Do you get it now? So that's baby. You will now change the Y to IES because there is a consonant that follows that comes before the Y. Do you get it now? But for the ones that you only had your S, like toys, because we have vowels, like they, before the Y at the end, we have vowel letter A. Then in toy, we have O as well. We have O sound as well. Do you get it now? I hope you understand. Okay. Also, when you are making words into plural nouns, you add ES to words that end with CH, SH, SS, X, and Z. So any word that ends with any of these group of letters, you add ES to make their plural nouns, like church. What is the plural of church? The plural of church is churches. You add your ES. Bus. What is the plural of bus? The plural of bus is buses. We have box. What is the plural of box? The plural of box is boxes. Do you get it now? We have brush. How do you make the plural of brush? You add ES. Then we have brushes. Do you understand now? Oh. And also look at these ones as well. We have the ones that we've looked at. Those ones are called regular nouns. We have regular nouns. We have irregular nouns, like I explained when we were doing it. And when you are talking about regular nouns are the nouns that you can add S or ES to make their plural nouns, to make their plural forms. But for irregulars, we don't add S, we don't add ES. What we do is that we can change the middle letter. We change the middle letters of those words, or we change the entire word. Do you understand now? Do you get it now? Okay, look at it. Child. What is the plural of child? The plural of child is children. The plural of child is children. Do you get it now? What's the plural of man? The plural of man is men. What's the plural of women? The plural of woman is women. Do you understand now? Mouse. What's the plural of mouse? We have mice. Do you understand now? Do you get that? So you need to study more so that you will understand some other words that you don't add S or ES to, because this period cannot be enough to do everything. Do you get now? But as you read, you understand better. Do you understand now? Okay, let's move to the next topic. The next topic we're looking at is prefix. Yes, I taught you prefix. Can you remind me what I said prefix is? Do you still remember? Okay, when you're talking about prefix, a prefix is a letter or a group of letters that is added at the beginning of a word. A letter or a group of letters added at the beginning of a word is called a prefix. And when you add a prefix to a word, the meaning of that word will change. Do you get it now? Like even the word prefix itself. The word prefix, in the word prefix, we have prefix itself. Now let me show you. You know, I said a prefix is a letter or groups of letters added at the beginning of a word. Now, in prefix, we have two different things. We have pre and fix. So pre in this word is a prefix because it is added to the word because it is added to the word fix. Do you get it now? And when you're talking about pre means before. Do you get it now? So any word, any letter or groups of letters that you had at the beginning of a word is called a prefix. Pre means before. Do you get it? Now these are examples of prefixes that we have. We have RE, and RE means again, to do something again. Like we have rewrite. When you hear rewrite, what does it mean? It means you should write again, right? You should write it again and again. Do you understand? We have an. UN simply means not. And we can have unkind. Unkind. Do you get it now? Okay, pre. like I said, means before. We have pre-made. We have premature. This means not or opposite of something. Do you get it now? Like when we say dishonest. Honest, dishonest. I had dis to honest, to have dishonest. Do you get it now? Him, we have I am, and I am simply means not as well. I am also means not or opposite of something. Possible. I can add I am to possible, to have impossible. Do you get it now? I can add I am to polite, to have impolite. Do you understand that we have none? None also means not, like nonsense, no sense. Do you get it now? Like means wrong or bad. Like behave, misbehave. Do you get it now? We also have so many other letters. So we also have many other letters that can be added to the beginning of a word to make the as a prefix. Do you understand now? And you must notice there are some prefixes that when you add them to a word, they change the word to opposite. They change the word to the opposite meaning. Like when I have kind, what is the opposite of kind? Unkind. You see, when I added un to kind, I have unkind, the opposite of kind. Polite, impolite. Do you understand now? Honest, dishonest. Do you understand now? Okay, so we'll quickly move to the next lesson because of our time. Now let's quickly look at suffixes. Yes, suffixes. I told you last week that we're talking about suffixes. Suffixes are opposite of prefixes. Suffixes are opposite of prefixes. When you had a prefix at the beginning of a word, we had a suffix at the end of a word. Do you get it now? We have prefix at the beginning, we have suffix at the end. Do you understand now? Okay, so suffixes are letters or groups of letters added to the end of a word to change the meaning. Don't forget, when you had a prefix or a suffix, the meaning of that word will change. Do you understand now? So we have so many examples here. Now these are examples of suffixes. We have ly, we have word, we have ways, ant, hence, we have ery, we have full, ing, ist. We have so many of them. We have able, we have full, we have ly, we have meant. We have so many of them like that. And don't forget, like when I had ly, I told you when you had ly to words, you change them to adverb. Like when I say gentle, gentle, from the word gentle, when I had ly, ly is a suffix. When I had ly to gentle, I have gently. Do you get it now? And that is an adverb. I can add quick. I can add ly to quick, to have quickly. Do you understand? I hope you understand. Okay. Then able. Able. We can add able to a word to make the. We can add able as suffixes to a word as well. We can add ion, like educate, education. Do you understand now? Do you get it? We can add er to teach, to have teacher. Do you get it? Do you understand? To have teachers. We can have full to beauty, to have beautiful. Do you understand now? I hope you get it. Okay, I hope you're getting it. Okay. And look at this word. I have kind. What are the letters or groups of letters that I can add to kind as a suffix? I can have kindly, right? Kind, kindly. I can even have kindness, right? Pain. To pain, what are the letters that I can add? I can have pain, I can have painful, I can have painless. I can either add ful or less. Do you get it? Life, lifeless. care, careless, thankful. Do you understand now? Do you get it now? Okay. So let's move to another topic. And that will be the last topic that we'll be looking at. Now the next topic that we're looking at now is adverbs. And when you're talking about adverbs, what are adverbs? Adverbs are qualifying words. Adverbs are what? Qualifying words. They are used to qualify verbs in sentences. Do you get it now? They gossip. They give us more information about how something is done, about how an action is being carried out. Do you understand? Don't forget, I told you that we have 3 types of adverbs for your level. We have adverbs of time, we have adverbs of place, we have adverbs of manner. And we're talking about adverbs of place. Adverbs of place talk about where. Adverbs of place answer the question where. Where did it happen? Where is it happening? Or where is it going to happen? Do you understand now? Okay. And when talking about adverb of time, adverb of time, we answer the question when. When is it happening? When did it happen? Or when will it happen? Do you understand now? Adverb of time answers the question when. So when I ask you to underline to discover adverbs in sentences, you should be looking for when. If I say underline adverbs of time, you will look for when did it happen. So that is what you will underline. When something happens, is what you will underline. And when you say you should identify the adverb of place, you will be looking at where. When you are reading that sentence, you'll be looking at where did it happen. Oh, Mrs. Martha went to London. Where did Mrs. Martha go? Oh, London. So London is an adverb of place because it is telling us where Mrs. Martha went to. Do you understand? Okay, and the last one, adverb of manner. I told you adverbs of manner talks about how something is being done. So adverb of manner, we answer the question how. How did it happen? How is it going to happen? How is it happening? Do you get it now? So adverb of manner, we answer the question how. Do you understand? Like when you say Mrs. Martha works majestically. How does Mrs. Martha work? Majestically. So majestically is what we on the line. Do you understand now? When I say, oh, that boy writes slowly. How does he write? Slowly. So that is what we underline. Do you understand now? So when I talk about adverb of time, I'm talking about the period when something happens. And we can have these following words as adverb of time's word. We have soon, we have yet, later, yesterday, tomorrow, today, last month, then, already, and so on like that. Do you understand now? Then for adverbs of manner, we have cheerfully, we have efficiently, we have painfully, we have carefully, we have slowly, we have badly, we have easily. We have so many of them like that. And one thing you should note is that adverb of manner, you have L at the end. They usually end with ly. So I've given you a clue. When you are to underline adverb of manner in a sentence, look for ly. Ly. How? Do you get it now? Then adverb of place, we talk about where something happened. It can be in where something happens. It can be in the room. It can be on the way, behind, above, on, far, downstairs, or wherever. Do you understand now? Okay. So that is that about our revision for grammar class today. And I wish you best of luck in your test. Make sure you read, and if you have any question, don't hesitate to let me know. Okay? All right, so see you next class. Bye.